The snow fell in thick curtains across the frozen wasteland of Kepler 442b, a colony world humanity had claimed just 3 years prior. Tonight was supposed to be Christmas Eve, a night of warmth, peace, and celebration. Instead, the sky burned with the crimson trails of descending warships. Elara crouched behind a shattered transport vehicle, her breath forming crystalline clouds in the negative 40-degree air. Her thermal suit was torn at the shoulder, exposing skin that had already begun to numb. She clutched a plasma rifle, standard issue for colony security, but ammunition was running dangerously low. Around her, the prefabricated buildings of Settlement 7 smoldered, their fires creating grotesque shadows against the snow. The Kravix had come without warning. Their empire spanned 12 star systems, their military might uncontested for generations. They viewed human expansion as an infection to be cauterized. Kepler 442b was just another surgical strike in their grand strategy. But they hadn't counted on Elara. Elara! A small voice cut through the howling wind. Rin stumbled through the snow, his fur matted with ice and blood. The young Linari cub, barely 6 cycles old, should have been light years away on his homeworld. Instead, he'd been visiting the human colony with his family as part of a cultural exchange program. His family was gone now. Everyone was gone. Everyone except Elara. She pulled the cub close, shielding him from another explosion that rocked the settlement. "Stay down, Ren. I need you to be brave." "I am brave," the cub insisted, his feline eyes reflecting the firelight. "My mother said humans are the bravest species in the galaxy. She said you fight even when you can't win." Elara's jaw tightened. Maybe that was humanity's greatest flaw or its greatest strength. She'd already watched 30 colonists die tonight. 30 souls who traveled across the stars to build something new, only to be murdered on a holiday celebrating hope. The Kravix didn't understand Christmas. They didn't understand hope. But they were about to get a lesson in human stubbornness. "Listen to me carefully," Elara said, checking her rifle's charge. "I need you to run to the communications bunker. It's the reinforced building past the medical center. Inside, there's an emergency beacon. Can you activate it?" Rin's ears flattened against his skull. "But that's where the big metal soldiers are." "I know." Elara pulled a plasma grenade from her belt, her last one. "I'm going to make sure they're too busy to notice you. When you see the explosion, you run. Don't look back. Don't stop, understand?" The cub's small paw gripped her hand. "What about you?" Elara smiled, though it didn't reach her eyes. "I'm human, remember? We're too stubborn to die." She didn't wait for a response. With a motion that was all muscle memory and desperation, Elara launched herself from cover, firing her rifle at the advancing Kravix patrol. The armored aliens, each standing 9 feet tall with exoskeletons that could withstand small arms, fire turned their attention toward her. Perfect. She sprinted through the snow, zigzagging between debris while plasma bolts superheated the air around her. Her legs burned, her lungs screamed. But she'd run marathons in Earth's gravity. This frozen hell wouldn't stop her now. The grenade left her hand in a perfect arc, detonating among a cluster of Kravix warriors. The explosion sent shrapnel and snow in every direction. In the chaos, she saw a small shadow dart toward the communications bunker. Rin was running. A plasma bolt grazed Elara's leg, and she went down hard. Pain exploded up her thigh as she rolled behind a cargo container, her rifle clattered away, lost in the snow. Blood steamed as it soaked through her thermal suit. 3 Kravix soldiers advanced on her position, their weapons humming with lethal charge. Elara reached for her sidearm empty. She'd forgotten to reload. Typical human error. Her instructors at the Colonial Defense Force would have failed her for that. She laughed. Actually laughed. Here she was, about to die on Christmas Eve on an iceball planet, and all she could think about was disappointing her weapons instructor. The lead Kravix raised its weapon. Then the night erupted with new light. Not the crimson glow of Kravix plasma, but the brilliant white of human railgun fire. A Colonial Defense Force corvette screamed out of orbit, its point defense systems shredding the Kravix warships like paper. Drop pods slammed into the snow around the settlement, disgorging Marines in full combat armor. The cavalry had arrived. Rin had activated the beacon. The Kravix soldiers turned toward this new threat, their tactical priorities shifting instantly. It was the opening Elara needed. She lunged forward, ignoring the agony in her leg, and grabbed a fallen Kravix weapon. The alien technology felt wrong in her hands, too heavy, too awkward, but she made it work. She always made things work. The weapon discharged with a sound like tearing metal, and the lead Kravix went down. His companions turned back toward her, but it was too late. Marine fire cut them down in a synchronized display of human military precision. A medic reached Ilara first, already applying emergency coagulant to her leg. "Ma'am, we need to get you to the medical ship." "The Cub," Ilara gasped. "Linary Cub. Communications bunker. Already secured, ma'am. He's the one who guided us in." Brave little furball. Ilara closed her eyes, letting exhaustion finally claim her. She woke 3 days later in a medical bay orbiting Kepler 442b. The settlement was being rebuilt. The Kravix had retreated after losing half their fleet. And sitting beside her bed, wrapped in a thermal blanket, was Rin. "You came back," the Cub said softly. "I told you," Ilara replied, managing a genuine smile this time. "Humans are too stubborn to die." Rin's whiskers twitched in what might have been a smile. "My mother was right about your species. You do fight even when you can't win." "We don't fight to win, Rin." Ilara reached out and ruffled the fur between his ears. "We fight because some things are worth fighting for, like making sure cubs get to grow up. Like protecting those who can't protect themselves. Like celebrating Christmas even on an icy hell of a planet." Through the viewport, snow continued to fall on Kepler 442b, but in the settlement below, lights had begun to appear again. Humans were already rebuilding, already defying the darkness. It was Christmas after all. And humanity never stopped celebrating hope.